What's going on, guys? It's the Pixel Bunny here, Bugzy. Now this video is going to be something a little bit different than what I usually do. I just feel like there's stuff that I want to put off my chest. Want to get off my chest. As my friends know, a few people close to me that have been supporting me and my channel from the beginning, that, you know, like this YouTube thing is something where I want to go, or what I want to do, because I enjoy making videos. I like testing my abilities in creativeness, and, you know, I like to learn more with everything, but what I'm going to be talking about is a lot of things that have been going on in the YouTube news at the moment. And as for me, being someone who's starting off, you know, trying to get into it and wanting to progress, you know, that's obviously the dream, is wanting to progress, but at the moment it's obviously just a hobby at the moment, because you know, I've got work, you know, sort of. It's why, you know, and I'm doing this in my spare time. When I'm not working, I'm trying to make videos, and, you know, obviously I don't have the best equipment and all that kind of stuff. That's where, you know, as I've said in previous videos, that's what's sort of letting me down. Where I want to try and go is I don't have the better programs, like where you can actually do more with. And, you know, I'm getting into it and I am enjoying it and all that, but we've got all this shit going on within YouTube itself, where, you know, like I look where I am, and this is where every single YouTuber has started, is somewhere where I am right now. You know, they're not known to anybody. They haven't worked their way up in, you know, they're not a movie star. They're not this is a business that you've made on your own. Like, for the ones who make it, you know, it turns into something great, right? Which is all good and well. But no YouTuber ever asks for the fame and, you know, that level of commitment to people, right? As in, you know, having to worry about what your opinion is going to impact on another person. Like, it's just crazy. Like, you joke around with your friends here and there. You got your own personality, and obviously a lot of that comes out in YouTubers' videos because it is their personality. You don't have your actors and everything, like when they're on set and they're going into a movie. They don't have the every single day shit that, you know, that they put out, because they got their agents, they got their, you know, they got the people saying, oh, you can't do that. They got managers and people, you know, your public appearances and what you're meant to say, what you're gonna say. They have, you know, when you write up a speech, you got people that, you know, if you're gonna be at an award ceremony or whatever, they got people that write their shit for them, majority of the time, or they got someone who's gonna proofread what they're gonna say, so they don't offend anyone. Because obviously there's a couple of, like, there's a few YouTubers that I watch, you know, for the longest time, and a couple that I've come in later on. Like, funny enough, someone who I didn't know for the longest time was PewDiePie, until my mate told me about him, and I got on to him. I think it was, what was it, late 2015, something like that. And, you know, I started watching some of his stuff, and, you know, it was pretty funny here and there. Didn't like all of his videos. I just got onto him. Like, there was a few in there that made me, like, crack up. And then and it wasn't even because of something to do with PewDiePie that I came across Jacksepticeye. you know, I came across him I was searching one thing and he came up as a recommended, and I started watching him, and I was like, this guy is, you know, I can relate, which is great. Like, that's his intention. You can relate a lot to him. And the way that when, like, you know, when he talks about meeting fans and things at events, and how he really wants to try and impact, you know, each and every single person that he meets, which is like that is a great person, right? And then over this last week, where you got news outlets because of a tweet that he made, like news channels like Scarce and Keemstar, they're trying to turn around and say that he's stabbing PewDiePie in the back. Like, you don't have friends? I'm like, how old do you have to be when the maturity level of being a friend to someone is more of a, like, you're accepting, like, he was looking out for a friend, saying, you know, everything's gonna be okay, okay, mate. You know, we're here for you. And then you got to turn that around as in, now that's since PewDiePie has said a few wrong things in videos, that, well, you say wrong, you know, as it's been made and put out there, is some of the jokes or the way that he wanted to go about some of the videos haven't been correct, according to a lot of people. The way that he thought he was going with it obviously wasn't the way it was intended. He got taken harshly, and he accepts all responsibility because of the backlash, and realizing what he said did actually affect a lot of people in the wrong way. Obviously he didn't mean it at the beginning, as he's tried to state a lot of times. Then he got Jack. He's sitting there and he's saying, I support you, I'm here for you. And then now people are trying to say that he is Nazi, anti-Semitic, fucking believer, blah blah blah, all that bullshit as well. It's like, well, this is the way I see it. As someone as being a friend to someone else and not agreeing with what they do. I just had a friend, well, my best mate, broke up with his missus, and, you know, they've been together for a while, they've got a couple of kids and then he goes off and does some things with some girls after they've broken up. It's still, you know, okay, it's, to me, this is where I go. Okay, he's gone off and he's done some things with some girls. Pretty well, probably about a week after that they broke up. But to me, I was like, how are you doing that? I'm like, why? How can you go out and sleep with someone after, you know, you've just broken up with, you know, a long-term relationship and all that shit, and he's gone off and doing all this stuff, and then, you know, there's a lot of back and forth about, you know, what's going on there. So I was a bit pissed off in myself. I was like, what are you doing that? You know, you said you don't know where this is going to go. You guys could have just been having a fight and, you know, argument, things aren't working, you split up for a bit and you work shit out. You know, work out what your problems are. Obviously there's a big enough issue there that you know, that you need to work out. But you go and tarnish all that by going sleeping with someone else. Like, that to her is saying, you know, well, fuck you, you don't give a shit about me. In my head, that's what I'm saying. And I said it to him. I said, I don't think what you did was right. I'm still going to be there for him though. He's my best friend. He's a really good friend of mine. Of course you're still going to be there for your friends. You know, unless they do something personally to you, like, what kind of hypocrite do you have to be? Like, when you make a mistake, do you really expect that all your friends just turn around and say fuck you and, like, don't even listen to you? Don't have the word, like, you know, it doesn't matter what you fucking said, mate. All these people are saying this. All this shit's been said about you. But I'm not allowed to support you because it's going to make me look bad. Like, fuck off. Honestly, man. Well, that's what I'm like. Where I'm trying to say is, like, you know, someone like me, I'm just starting off doing YouTube, and then you got to sit there and go, you know, imagine if I, you know, if I do somewhat make something of myself eventually through YouTube, and then I have to worry about every single fucking thing that I say because it's going to get used against me. You're not prepared for that shit. Okay, yeah, fair enough. They made it big. You know, they're getting somewhere, but still, it's like you're your own boss. You're your own thing, and you got to worry about absolutely every single little thing, and you're going to get critiqued on it. Like, holy shit! If you looked at my life and you found out what I was doing back in, you know, when I was younger and all that shit, you know, people, if I was to make something of myself and all that shit came out, that's going to be like, oh, you know, you can't be, you know, you're an audience to kids, you know. I fucking live my life. I do it however the fuck I wanted to do it. I've changed my life, and this is what I'm doing now. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna slip up. All this shit's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna happen. There's nothing gonna stop that. You know, when you don't have someone sitting there before every single thing that you do and say, like, oh, you know, you shouldn't be saying that. You know, this is gonna piss off that person. There's no fucking guideline, really, for what they do. It's only because PewDiePie got put into a corner because the news outlet went to and cornered his partners that they fucking left him. There is no, you know, oh, you know, hang on, mate, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. You know, I think you're pushing this a bit too far. You know, like try and. You didn't get any of that. It was sort of like he done some things, everything seems alright, all of a sudden, bang, done. Oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that. It's already happened. It's over and done with. It's like, fuck. He's just a human being. Same as Jack, he's his mate. Leave the fuckers alone. And he got Keemstar's fucking headline, Jacksepticeye stabs PewDiePie in the back, meant to be friends. Fuck you, dickhead. What a fucking headline. You know, at least Scarce, he mentioned it in his video, but his title was Jacksepticeye regrets the video that he made because he didn't get all the fucking information. Fair enough. Not turn around and say he stabbed him in the back. Like, there's fucking. So, I like the news channels. I do like to know and get informed about certain things, but come on, you were no better than the fucking other news outlets that, you know, they just go for the headlines and the clicks and all that bullshit. That's what they go for. And you're probably thinking, well, Bugz, you're making a video about PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye. You've got 12 subscribers. What the fuck are you doing? You can't talk. It's just because the reason why I want to talk about it is because it's like, it's scary for someone like me coming up into this kind of spotlight. If it eventuates to get to that, this is scary for anyone. Like any YouTuber or someone who wants to try and make something of themselves and gets there, this is the shit they're going to have to know. But man, that's a weight and a half on your shoulders. It's just, you can't judge people too quickly because of a simple tweet and you know, it's just a bandwagon of fucking bullshit that goes on. Like, there are plenty of other things to worry about in the world than what people are saying. You know, PewDiePie made mistakes. He will learn, but it's not going to change too much in the long run. It's just, yeah, but then trying to attack their friends because of things that they've said, you know, like Scare saying that, oh, I'm surprised that Markiplier said something out. They're fucking friends! Yeah, he defended him the whole way. And then, you know, Jack has his honest opinion. He's always been an honest opinion dude. PewDiePie, I'm not going to say that he made them, But he gave them some spotlight. Of course they're going to like the guy. They know him in person. Obviously, I don't know any of them in person. But from what I get across from all their videos, they're pretty cool dudes. Pretty chill. Mistakes happen. You know, you might make a mistake tomorrow and all of a sudden, you know, but no one's going to fucking know about it. But you imagine you make a little fuck up, you know, you said something wrong, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that, you know, something that you've done. And all of a sudden, the whole fucking world knows it. All these big publishing fucking websites are spamming your name everywhere, like absolutely throwing you to the ground. How the hell are you going to feel? When everything that is said hasn't been said in context. If you haven't seen, you're not a fan of that person, you haven't seen, you know, someone's not a fan of you, then just go, oh, that fucking dickhead. You know, he's, you know, you're walking your dog, right? Your dog takes a shit. You didn't even know, just one of those quick squirt out the back. Next thing you know, big YouTuber's fucking dog is littering, you know, on the, you know, gets fined here and, oh, it's a fucking stupid analogy. I don't give a fuck. Something as simple as that, of something that is partly in your control, you made a mistake, you didn't notice it, and next thing you're being ridiculed across all these websites to millions of people, and they're trying to fucking get you down. How would you feel? It's just like, man. You don't know, no one would know what it's like. Except for these guys. Who get ridiculed every day for about everything, little simple thing that they say. I worry about, it's not even too much of a worry. As I say, because you're thinking, why do you care? You only got 12 subscribers. No one's going to fucking hear your story. Yada yada yada. I know that. I don't really give a shit. It's just something that is, it has to be on your mind. At some point. You know, someone's going to see what you've said, and they're not going to like what you said. And then all of a sudden, if it goes viral, all these people are just fucking hammering you day after day. Fuck that. Honestly. Like, at least give someone the chance to explain themselves. And, you know, at least understand where they're coming from. That's all I'm saying. News outlets, they suck. The only one I really like is Philip DeFranco. Fuck, he does good. He does research. Do more research, motherfuckers. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Probably not about YouTube news or anything to do with big YouTube. It'll just be me, my mosey little life, carrying on, doing what I do to survive. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.